So everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we're taking a look at Lunar Classic. A lot of people saying it's dead, a lot of people writing this project off. I'm going to give you some interesting information why I am still accumulating on some of these dips, and equally why I am bullish long term on Lunar Classic. But before we get into that, please consider subscribing. If you're in the Lunar Classic army, go ahead and hit that like button. Also subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when we go live every night, 9 PM GMT, and when we upload a new video on Lunar Classic. Now we're going to take a look at some price predictions and what this could do, certainly in the short term. Right now though, this key support level 9906 and that 130 and a 1 is interesting. We are fighting between the bears and the bulls to see which one's going to win. We did see some pretty big spikes, but as you can see here on the money flow index, we are seeing a little bit of money coming into the market. RSI is trending quite nicely in the middle, so I would expect some upside moves as long as the market continues to find that sentiment. When we take a look at some of the volume, 124 billion on volume, so we are down a little bit, but I do think a lot of people are moving out of Lunar Classic and into the Lunatics token. Now, if you haven't seen that, I did a video yesterday talking a little bit about it, but certainly is burning a lot, certainly is really bringing some momentum, and I think all those people that were kind of in Lunar Classic to really try and flip it and make some quick, fast money are moving over to the Lunatics token. I think not affiliated, not the same, but I do think they are moving over, which is why we're seeing some pretty sharp sells. But it's going to be interesting over the next 24 hours. Like I said, we are seeing volume coming back into the market. We are seeing money coming back in, particularly around Lunar Classic. So what have we got going on? Well, look, here's kind of some of the information I wanted to bring to you, which is the on-chain statistics of what people got. So you can see here, these are wallets holding less than 100, holding more than 100,000 Lunar C tokens, 91,299, which tells you the sentiment of what you've got there. Wallets that are holding more than a million tokens, 31,000, and wallets holding more than 100 million, 629. So it's still a significant number of people holding quite a large amount. Then you click, breaks it down all the way across. You know, you've got wallets here holding a billion, 54 wallets holding more than a billion. You've got 126 wallets. So there's a lot of people holding a lot of Luna. You can see transactions last 7 days, 45,000 transactions and then Lunatics send transactions in the last 24 hours, 5,951. So you can see there is definitely volume. We're just not seeing it in the big scales that we want to see it. Now, we look into the burn wallet, which is always interesting. Now, this hasn't updated. I don't know if it updates at midnight every night, but look, we can see here 600 million from the Lunatics token, and they are doing some brilliant work. We cannot remove that. You can see that lots are coming through now in terms of what's going through. And equally, this is really community driven as well. And I still bring coin in that is implemented the 1.2% burn tax on their exchange. Now, Binance, it's always the one people talk about. How do we get Binance to have it? Now, we know we're super close in terms of actually getting that 1.2% implemented. Now, again, we've got the Lunatics token here, which has got a 2% for Lunar C burns. So they will burn Lunatics token. We know they've just burnt 150 million tokens. And in fairness, the project is going pretty insane. So if it's burning Lunar Classic, then I'm more than happy with it. But if we take a look at the Lunar Classic price predictions, and I did think this was a really good article. So it says, from a technical analysis perspective, it seems that Lunar Classic is in a healthy accumulation range, preparing for its next big move. At the time of writing this article, Terra Lunar Classic is at the 0.000101, and according to CoinMarketCap, has a market capital of 657 million. Since Bitcoin has bounced from 17.5 levels, it's miraculously dragged the rest of the altcoin market up. So 26th of June, Terra Lunar Classic soared to 30167, delivering high risk reward, and people made a ton of money. So we definitely feel like we're ready to kind of move. Certainly, we're seeing volume come across, and I do think we just need to see a stronger sentiment in the total global crypto market for Lunar Classic to really start to move. But I'm still super bullish on it. I still think there's a lot coming. The development team are working so hard to really bring that. I think there is definitely people moving into the Lunatics token, but even if you're just holding Lunar Classic, the Lunatics token right now is burning Lunar Classic, and we have to be happy for that. Like I said, if you look at the top burners, you can see that we've got Lunatics, we've got Mexi, we've got Coin in there doing some, the Lunci DAO as well. All of these things really trying to get that supply down. And we take a look at the total supply, which I always think is worthwhile doing. And we can see, we did see a sharp decline again. Excuse me, I think I've got the wrong bit. get that all the way across. But we've just seen to plateau the last couple of days. We're not really seeing anything move. Maybe a billion tokens, but still, we just need to see that aggressive volume pick up. And I think the overall sentiment in the crypto market right now is one of nervousness. And I think when we do start to see some volume, people are going to know about Lunar Classic and people are going to want to move into this. So we'll see what happens. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you still bullish on Lunar Classic, or do you think the hype is dying down? And I will see you guys in the next video.